why the Oklahoma City Thunder got fooled by the Golden State Warriors again, and how they scared everyone. Now, as you all know, the Golden State Warriors faced off against the Oklahoma City Thunder, and they were actually one man down, and that man being Stephen Curry. It had a lot of people and NBA analysts believe that Oklahoma City were going to take the cake because Golden State Warriors couldn't get it done without the main star, Steph Curry. So the Warriors scared everyone by beating OKC 141 to 114. So in today's video, we're going to be going through 5 reasons why the Golden State Warriors were able to fool not only the Oklahoma City Thunder, but the rest of the NBA and absolutely scare them. So make sure to like this video, and if you want more Golden State Warriors content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hitting that red button down below. The first is that Klay Thompson can be the main guy. As you all know, Steph Curry has gotten injured, so it has left a lot of people wondering who's going to be the main scorer for this Golden State Warriors team. And against Oklahoma City Thunder, Klay Thompson proved everyone wrong and dropped 42 points in this game. A lot of people do say that without Steph Curry, Klay Thompson wouldn't be anything, and in today's game he definitely showed otherwise. He dropped 42 points, shot 12 from 16 from the 3, guys. He hit 12 threes in this game, also went 15 from 22 on the field. So he wasn't just jacking up shots left, right, and center, he was shooting it at a very high percentage, something that some only players can do. And I think it is fantastic to see what Klay Thompson has been able to do, especially with Steph Curry off. A lot of people thought that this would be the end, there wouldn't be that main guy in this team, but it seems like Klay Thompson has taken it on his duty to do that job and do it very well at that. Klay Thompson was giving you buckets left, right, and center, whether it was on the 3, whether it was driving, whether it was a little mid-range here and there. And that's what I absolutely love about Klay Thompson's game. It's so versatile. He can give you 40 points easily on any given night, and I think it is fantastic to see that he has an opportunity to really shine since Steph Curry is off. Now, don't get me wrong, we all love Steph Curry, did not get me wrong on that. However, it's great to see and happy to see Klay Thompson, after the 2 major injuries he did suffer from, he's finally back in full shape and he gets to play a little more basketball. So for the season, he's actually averaging 20.8 points per game. He's also averaging 4 rebounds and 2.4 assists, while also shooting 39% from the 3, which is really good to see. But this average has actually increased as time has gone on. Klay Thompson, even in the month of January, is actually averaging 25 points. So he's definitely increased his average slowly as time has gone on. And I do think since Steph Curry is out, Klay Thompson will only see this go up. Now, when it comes to this game against Oklahoma City Thunder, he also saw 3 rebounds on the defensive side and 3 rebounds in total. We also saw Klay play some great defense, especially on ball. Now, it may not show up in the stat sheets, however, Klay Thompson did a great job at defending the player that he was marking and doing an on-ball defense that he used to do back in the day before his injuries. Now that Wiggins is in the team and Kuminga is in the team, they really do rely on those 2 to really provide a lot of the defense. However, Klay Thompson can still be that 3-and-D guy, and he definitely was that guy back in the day, and it's great to see that he's finally going back into himself where he was that 3-and-D guy and can also give you, buckets left, right, and center. So I think it is fantastic, and I think everyone as a Golden State Warriors fan is happy to see someone like Klay Thompson drop 42 and do it very, very easily on this Oklahoma City team. The second is that Jordan Poole can play that point guard position. Now, this is something that was so special because a lot of people thought that Jordan Poole is more of a shooting guard. He can never be really that point guard that Steph is like, but he proved a lot of people wrong in this most recent game against Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, in this game, he actually had himself 21 points, 4 rebounds, and get this, guys, 12 assists. Okay, he honestly out-assisted everyone in the team, and he pretty much almost had majority of the assists when it comes to pretty much half of the assists that were available. But it was fantastic to see what Jordan Poole was capable of doing out there, being in that point guard position, and he did not disappoint. With these 12 assists, he actually had 5 from 10 from the 3-point line, and he also shot 8 from 14. So he's very highly efficient when it comes to scoring as well and dishing out assists, and got himself a nice triple-double. Now, I know you're all probably used to seeing Draymond being the assist guy and all that, but Jordan Poole really brought it out today, and you definitely saw that, especially in pick and roll situations. What makes Jordan Poole so special is definitely his driving ability. He has great control around the ring, and if he does get caught in any conundrum, he definitely passes out to the right player, and players such as Klay, such as Kuminga or Wiggins is able to hit the bucket once it's passed out. So I think it was fantastic to see this from someone like Jordan Poole. A lot of people thought that this would be the end of Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry is down, no one's going to help run this team, especially in that point guard position, but Poole really proved a lot of us wrong, and they proved a lot of NBA analysts wrong when it comes to Jordan Poole playing that point guard position. But he did a fantastic job at really distributing the ball and controlling the pace. And if you did watch the game against Oklahoma City Thunder, you definitely did see that. Now, for the season, he is continuing to get better and better and more time as time has gone on. But I really do think him in that point guard position looks very good. And I think it suits him very well when it comes to his play style. He may not be dropping 25 to 30 point games. However, if he can give you a double-double every single night, Golden State Warriors is definitely winning that game. So I think it is fantastic to see what Jordan Poole has been capable of doing. And I think with Steph Curry off, this is something Jordan Poole can take the opportunity to really grow as a player and to really get used to these types of minutes. Because in this recent game, he actually played a total of 29 minutes, which is fantastic to see. And he is going to get a huge increase to his minutes as time has gone on. But Jordan Poole really surprised a lot of us, getting 12 assists in that game. I think it will continue to see Jordan Poole really run that point guard position and get double-digit assists almost every single game possible. But against Oklahoma City Thunder, it was too hard for them to stop him, and that's what makes Jordan Poole so great in this league. The third is Kevon Looney is able to adjust to the playstyle. Now, as you all know, Kevon Looney has been on the back burner when it comes to whether he's in the starting lineup due to the fact that Steve Kerr has been running more of the small ball, and it has affected Kevon Looney's minutes. However, he has seen a significant increase when it comes to his effectiveness out there on the floor. I think Kevon Looney is so underrated. He did get 22 minutes in this game against Oklahoma City Thunder. However, in this game, he actually got himself 4 points, 11 rebounds, and also 4 assists. So he actually led this team in rebounds on only playing 22 minutes, which was fantastic to see. And the fact that Kevon Looney can run with a lot of the faster guys, even if Oklahoma City Thunder are a more fast-paced team and a more shorter team at that, Kevon Looney didn't really have any trouble sticking up to some of the players. And I think that's honestly fantastic to see. The fact that he's able to keep going and keep pushing at a very high motor, especially with a fast-paced team such as OKC, really does show that Kevon Looney's game is slowly developing and slowly getting faster as time has gone on. Now, it is sad to see him start on the bench. However, I do think it is what is best for this team, especially moving forward. I think it will only make them better as they run that small ball and really get used to that fast-paced offense. And Kevon Looney coming off the bench really does help give that second unit more of that firepower and more of that experience that they definitely need. They definitely needed someone that knows what it's like being a starter, that can really be that X factor, and Kevon Looney is definitely that guy. Now, Kevon Looney so far this season is averaging 6.8 points, 8.6 rebounds, and 2.6 assists. So it is great to see that he does lead the team in rebounds, and since Steph Curry surprisingly actually ranked third in rebounds, we're definitely going to see a lot more of Kevon Looney grabbing more boards to make up for that difference, and also probably from Draymond Green as well. But the fact that Looney has made so much increase when it comes to his effectiveness out there on the floor, even though he's gotten a decrease in minutes, it's fantastic to see what he has become and how he continues to really sacrifice a lot for this team and help them just win games. And Golden State Warriors, if they keep up to this rate, even without Steph Curry throughout the All-Star break and all that, I definitely see Golden State Warriors not only just making it in the playoffs, but getting into top 5 very, very easily. Reason number 4 is Andrew Wiggins is back to his old ways. Now, as you all know, Andrew Wiggins did suffer an injury that let him out a couple of games ago. However, Andrew Wiggins, ever since coming back, has seen a little bit of a slow start. And that's completely fair. Andrew Wiggins coming back from an injury, there is a lot to catch up with, and especially with Golden State Warriors in the pressure position that they were in before, where they were really fighting for that 8th spot, it definitely put them in a tough position where Wiggins was just doing whatever it takes to win. And I think now Wiggins is finally coming into his way, especially due to the fact that they did run a great small ball lineup in this matchup against the Oklahoma City Thunder. So they actually ran Poole at point guard, then Thompson, then Wiggins, Kuminga, and Draymond Green. So they are very much a small ball lineup, and I think it did work very well. The actual score at the end of the game was 114 to 141. So Golden State Warriors absolutely smoked them, and a lot of the Warriors starters didn't even play the second half of that fourth quarter. But the fact that Andrew Wiggins is slowly coming back with his 18 points, 4 assists, and also 3 rebounds really does show that Wiggins still can be a great player for this team. Even though Jordan Poole has really erupted and also Steph has increased his game and Klay Thompson is now back, Andrew Wiggins can still provide a lot for this team. Even if it's not on offense, his defense definitely makes up for it. Wiggins always has the assigned job to guard the best player on the other team. So in this case, it was Shea, and he did a fantastic job at that. And I think he will continue to do a great job at this as well when it gets into more and more games and he starts getting more of the feel of what it's like playing in the NBA again. Trust me, guys, if you take a 2-week, 3-week hiatus from the NBA, it does take a while for these players to get back into tip-top physical incredible shape. And I think now Wiggins is just starting to feel for that, and now he's starting to make his way back into it. So I think it is great to see, and I think with Steph Curry out, Wiggins is going to have a lot bigger opportunity to be able to score and a lot bigger role due to everything that is going on with these injuries. The fifth reason is DiVincenzo is absolutely balling out. Now, don't get me wrong, Dante DiVincenzo has been a fantastic player, but he is only getting better as time has gone on. Now, Gary Payton II did leave last season. A lot of people were very upset, but they did get another great player in DiVincenzo. Now, starting off this season, DiVincenzo didn't really have the greatest start, but he has turned things around because with the most recent small ball lineups, he definitely sees a lot more minutes and also sees a lot more effectiveness when he's out there on the floor. In the most recent game against Oklahoma City Thunder, he actually dropped 14 points, got 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And if you don't remember, guys, that is basically what Gary Payton II did. He gave you around 10 to 15 points, gave you almost close to a couple of double-digit assists and rebounds, and that is basically what he was able to do, and that's what DiVincenzo is doing right now. I think he will only get better as time has gone on, and I think it is fantastic to see what he has been able to create when it comes to the amount of pressure that was on him to really perform, especially trying to replace someone like GP II. But DiVincenzo has definitely come into his way and is continuing to get better as time has gone on. So I do think over time, DiVincenzo can definitely continue to be a great player for this team, and he will be very vital for the playoff time coming in. But with Steph out, DiVincenzo has taken a bit more of a bigger role, and you'll definitely see him a lot more when it comes to 30 minutes plus. But I do think it is great for the team and also great for DiVincenzo as well to get a better feel for what's going on.